So what is going on, riders? Ricardo here. This video is gonna be super helpful for all the beginners, you know, first time bikers out there who got a Ninja 400 and wanted to change the sound of the bike from something like this, which is the stock sound, to something like this. Now some of you might be wondering, how the heck am I gonna do that by myself? Do I need to take it somewhere? Do I need to pay someone to do it? The answer is no. You know, when I bought my first bike, which is not this one here, little I knew that you can spend as little as $50 online and you can buy a muffler, which is that, you know, the exhaust system on your bike. So if you are a beginner, first timer, and you are wondering how to change the sound of your bike, this video is for you, because I'm going to show you not only how to do it, but where to start, where to look online, what to look for. This is going to be a video for all the beginners out there. Alright guys, so the first thing you got to do is to go on Google or your search engine of choice and type in Ninja 400 muffler. You will see that you'll get tons of different choices from all over the world, including the very cheap and somewhat suspicious AliExpress, Alibaba, and Amazon. Some of them are really cheap, as little as $50, and some others might be up to the thousands of dollars. And again, it's really up to you. I prefer to stick with something that I've seen on YouTube before, that's been reviewed on YouTube, and that is actually really cheap. So you will see the choice that I will go for in a minute. But again, remember, this video is for Ninja 400 only. If you are watching this video in terms of how to change the muffler on another motorbike, then you will need to check if you can actually do it. Because some motorbikes you can't, like my Suzuki 150. In order to change the sound, I would have to change the whole exhaust system. Okay, so the option that I went for is this really cheap 54 New Zealand dollars muffler or slip-on from AliExpress. And again, I had to make sure that it said on the description that it was for the Ninja 400. If it doesn't say anything, don't buy it, or ask them the question. Alright, and once you have the muffler, all you need to do is to get a screwdriver, just play around and see which size you will need, and you have to remove that cover from the top of the original muffler or exhaust in your Ninja 400. Just be careful, keep all of those pieces nearby and don't lose them, okay? Now, the next thing you're going to do is push down that cover and it's going to come out super easy. There's only one screw for that. And now that you removed that cover, there's going to be two bolts. One is under, between the pipe, the exhaust pipe, and the muffler. And the other one is just holding the whole thing together just above the muffler. So you got to use one of those ratchet tools for motorbikes. And just so you know, I'm not going to be dealing with numbers here because it may vary a lot from country to country, but the size of the bolt will determine, obviously, the size of the ratchet tool you have. So play around and see which one is going to work. And please make sure, if you're not used to it, make sure you keep all the bolts and screws and pieces together. All right, so the next thing you got to do now is, since this whole thing is now loose and is just being held by the pipe underneath it, what you're going to do is to pull it towards you very slowly and being careful not to damage the exhaust pipe underneath the muffler. And there you go. It's really straightforward. There is no way you can go wrong with it. And one thing that I forgot to mention before is that when you buy the muffler or exhaust or slip-on muffler like this one here, it doesn't matter what it is. When you buy it, it's going to come with that ring that's I'm touching right now in the video, and it's going to come with a bigger ring which will hold the whole exhaust in place and for you to put that bolt in place. So just remember, you will not need to run around and buy any supporting system or extra belts or anything like that. In the kit will be the exhaust, the bolts, the the rings, and the belts, like this metal belt that I'm placing back on a motorbike. So make sure when you buy it, it says exhaust or muffler kit. And the only thing you'll need is the ratchet, like the one I'm using here, and obviously a screwdriver. But putting this back together is really easy. Just remember that the ring on the bottom part of the muffler, which is the one I'm tightening up right now, needs to be in place and loose when you put it in. And once it is in and you're happy, then you start tightening it up. If you play around with home gas bottles, it is pretty much the same ring that comes with it. Okay, let's compare the new exhaust to the default factory one. Alright everyone, so that was that. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it was very helpful to someone out there, first timer. And yeah, make sure you hit the likes there for me, okay? And check the playlist, which should be on the screen here somewhere. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Bye.